Good morning, Year 3. Mr. Beaufort here for Thursday's Maths. And today's learning intention is I know how to bridge tens and hundreds, pounds and pence. We're talking money this week. Um, a little bit of a warm up. Can you count in tens to 200? I'm going to ask you to pause unless you're unsure and then do it with me in 3 seconds. So pause if you want to do it by yourself. Ready? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. Now, can you do it starting at 10 pence instead? Little bit of a challenge. Remember, we're not going to say 100 pence. We're going to turn it into pounds, okay? Um, so now, can you do it starting at 10 pence? Are you ready? Do it with me if you're unsure. If not, pause now. Ready? 10p, 20p, 30p, 40p, 50p, 60p, 70p, 80p, 90p, £1, £1 10, £1 20, £1 30, £1 40, £1 50, £1 60, £1 70, £1 80, £1 90, £2. Can we continue £2.50? £2 10, £2 20, £2 30, £2 40, £2 50. If you want to, you can pause and go back and revise that just to get a good flow going. It's up to you. I'm going to carry on now though, but it's always there for you if you want to practice. Okay, our task. You decide to give all of your friends, sorry, not your real friends, these make-believe friends, all of your friends 10 pence. They add it to their money they already had. Okay, looking over here, Anna, they're all delighted, by the way. They're all very thankful. Anna has got 5p already, so we need to add 10 more pence. Ben has 19 pence. Charlie has 95 pence. And Dee, look, she's got a lot of money. She's got £1 91 pence. So we need to add 10 pence to all of them. So, how much money does each child have now? And how are you going to work it out? I'm going to pause there and see if you can do it. Off you go. Welcome back. So, Anna, this was a pretty simple one if we've got our tens and our ones. If she had 5p already and we're adding 110, we simply add 110 and it becomes 15. Wonderful. Over to Benny boy. Tens and ones. He's got 19 already. 19 already. We're adding one more 10. Remember, it's a 10, not a 1. So, 1 add 1. Well, I think I could do that. 2. So now we have 29 pence. Great. Ah, I noticed that there might be a bit of exchanging or a bit of bridging happening now. Bridging is when we go over a 10 or we go over 100, and we need to have a close look at what happens. The ones will stay the same regardless because we are not changing the ones, we are changing the 10. Now, 9 add 1 is 10. How are we going to put it here? Well, we can't fit a 10. We can't do this. We are not allowed to do that. So, let's add that 10, which has now become 100. Let's pop it down here. He hasn't actually got any pound coins, any hundreds, has he there? So actually, he's got 105 pence. Or rather, £1 and 5p. Remember about counting on? Sometimes it's easier, and maybe in this case, it could work as well. D, right. Definitely hundreds, tens, and ones in this one. So sorry about the handwriting. Okay, ones, as we said, staying the same. We're adding 10. 9, well, 9 tens at 1 10 is 10 tens. 10 tens is 100. So again, we'll split that 10 into 100s and 0 tens. She's already got 100 here, or a pound. So it will be 1 add 1, which is 2. And the answer will be £2 and £2 and 1 pence. Challenge though, and I'll let you pause, have a go. What if you gave them a 50 pence piece instead? So not a 10 pence. I'll pause if you'd like to have a go at that. Pause. I'm going to move on to this one. Solve it together. You and me, we're going to solve this together. So, we are adding. Fine, we can do this. We've done 2 digits and 2 digits, but we can see, look, already it's going to be hundreds already. We always start with the biggest number. Whoa. Or the greatest number, which in this case is 78. It has more tens. 7 tens, 4 tens. That's how I knew that. Hundreds, tens, and ones. Let's not forget our adding down here. I'm going to leave another space. I've got a feeling we're going to be needing this soon. 43. 4 tens, 3 ones. Lovely. I'm going to do a nice... Oh, I'm going to actually need this bit as well. Okay. Hundreds. Nothing yet. We always start on the the ones. And we do 8 of 3. 8 of 3. 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't put 11 here. It's forbidden. But 11 has 110, so we'll move it on up. I'll put it under here to remind us. So we split our 11 like this. 7, add 4, but don't forget to add the 1 as well. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can't fit 12 down here, so we're going to split up and put the 1s in there. I'll put the 10 there. Okay. Oh, we're going into the hundreds now. So actually, with money, let's put our little dots here and remember that these are the pence. And this is the pounds. So 0 add 0. Add 1. Okay. 1 it is. So the answer there is £1 and 21p. We bridged tens and we bridged 100. So that was quite tricky. But actually, with our column addition, it worked out okay. We just had to remember and leave a space for this hundreds in particular, and that's going to happen a lot today, so I recommend you do as well. Moving on, would you please have a go at these? They all bridge 10. There's going to be um, a lot of bridging happening, so please don't just do a ones column for the first one. You'll need tens and ones, and then when you get to 2 digits you will need hundreds as well, just in case at the moment. Even if you don't use it, it's fine. um, we You'll start to need it here, the hundreds, and I believe down here you will need something we haven't really touched upon yet, a thousands column as well. So it's 4 columns. However, I don't expect everyone to get there. That is if you whiz through and finding this absolutely fine. That's there for you as an additional challenge. I would like everyone to have a go all the way up to the black one. At least for sure the blue ones, and red if you're feeling, you know what, it's our last maths of the week, I'm up for it and I want to really impress my teacher, go for those red ones as well. But there's an additional challenge. So I'm going to have to keep flicking back and forth to read and explain what I mean. The blue challenge. You pay for all the blue sums with a £2 coin. How much change do you have? Right, so whatever that answer is there, you pay with a £2 coin. I wonder if you can tell me how much change you would get from £2 for all of these blue questions. Onto the black, you will pay for all the black sums with a £10 note. How much change do you have? So there we go. All these answers here. If that's your total and you paid with £10, what would it be? And the biggest challenge of all, you pay for all the red sums with a £50 note. How much change do you have? Very tricky, but absolutely doable with the methods that we have been taught. Absolutely doable. Right, I shall leave you to it. Thank you so much for all your hard work and your maths so far, and thank you for sending this in afterwards. I'm really looking forward to it. Myself, Mrs. Doran, Miss Costa, we are only at the end of an email, so please send us an email if there's any concerns or you want to send in any additional work or anything else you've been up to. We'd love to hear it. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if I'm doing the maths next week, but I hope I am because I really enjoyed it with you. Um, so I will leave it there and say have a lovely weekend as well. And oh, don't forget the Flexible Friday activities as well. Can't wait to see those. So take care. See you next week.